And I'm Black. Hello, hello, hello. This is Chanel number 5, and you're back again for Nellyville the podcast. This is episode 8. You guys, we are so close to the holiday break. You know, I only do 10 episodes per season. So, let's make it a good one. Let's enjoy it while it lasts. But like I always say, don't cry. It's a short break. I'll always be back with another season, God willing and everything. Hope that your holiday season is going well. Mine is off to a great start. I can't complain. It's hot down here in Texas. It would be nice to have a little bit of snow. But, hey, beggars can't be choosers, right? I don't really want to scrape snow and stuff off the car. I don't want to drive in it. But it would be nice for the scenery. You know what I'm saying? So let's just get right into the tea. So this week, I have to start out with a little bit of a complaint. Hey, Yana, so glad that you could join. I'm doing my podcast, episode 8. Guys, listeners and viewers. Oh, for the listeners, I'm live again. You should know this by now, but if it's your first time listening, you don't know. I record my podcast live. I would like to introduce you to my wonderful friend, Yana B. She has a great shop online. So you guys, if you're doing some Christmas shopping, go follow Yana. You can find you at least some nice Christmas stocking stuffers. You know what I'm saying? So, with all that being said, I'm glad we started on a positive note. Now, can I complain? Guys, I have a complaint. DJ Rec, Yana, Puzzle, whoever else is in here, I have some complaints. I am really annoyed with people. How can I say this? I'm trying, look, I'm trying to be respectful. I'm trying to be nice, but it's really getting on my nerves. And I know you're like, get to the point. There is a right and a wrong way to do things, and particularly selling things online. If you want to do it the right way, I suggest you follow Yana. She knows how to make connections with people. She knows how to make a sale. She knows how to get the bag, but she knows how to do it in a way without making you feel harassed, okay? Yana, you should really teach a class on how to sell things, how to have an e-commerce store. You really should have a class, because recently I have had an overwhelming amount of people, and I have to be honest, an overwhelming amount of Black women in my DMs pressuring me to buy things, specifically waist beads. I don't have a problem with people trying to hustle. I think it's great. That's what TikTok is for, to market yourself, to get your business name out there, to get your product out there. That's what the internet is for. Absolutely reach out to me. But do not guilt me into buying something from you. Do not make me feel like I have to buy something from you because women should support women. Don't make me feel like I have to buy something from you because, you're Black, so you should buy from me. I am so sick of it. But the reason why I have to specifically call out waist beads is because that's really who the harassers are. I'm so sorry. Now, if you don't know what waist beads are, they are this African descent jewelry that you wear around your waist, around your tummy area, and there's a lot of different meanings behind it. That's not what this podcast is about. I'm not an expert in waist beads. I recommend you look into it, but they can be worn for different things. Over the years, they become more of a fashion statement, but really, they're more than that. Women wear them for fertility, for positivity, to get rid of negative energy, for weight loss, to gain weight. There's a lot of different reasons. Waist, girl. Then this is why I'm explaining. So someone was confused about what exactly I meant about waist beads. So we're talking about jewelry that you wear around your waist, around the tummy area. And it's a great thing. Look into it. If that's your gig, then by all means, whatever. But the issue I have is with, and really, I've attracted this to myself. So I don't know if y'all seen, but I posted a TikTok recently where it has the sound where it says, "Oh, if you're a Black woman, I'm following back. Let's support each other." That type of gig, right? And you know what? I'm going to be perfectly honest. When I saw this trend going around, my initial thought was, I'm not hopping on this trend because, and y'all can judge me. This is gonna sound mean. I can't make this not sound mean. I'm just gonna be real with y'all. When I saw this trend, I was like, I don't want to do it because I already know what's gonna come. Yeah, you're going to get followers. You're going to get a lot of Black women who are going to support each other, who are going to bring positivity in these things. But I also knew, because what's happening, and maybe I thought it into existence, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to be positive and I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to give my Black girls, my Black women, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt to know that they're not going to harass me. I should have went with my first instinct. Now, I'm not mad at the followers that I got. You know what I'm saying? It's great. We grow together. But, you know, in that same breath, I met a lot of great Black women. You know what I'm saying? But just as I suspected, I'm being bombarded with Black women bullying me into trying to buy something, specifically the waist beads. And so they do this. It's always the same thing. So they send you a private message, and they always start out with buttering you up. They always start with oh, you're so beautiful. Oh, I love your profile. You're so funny. Your content is great. And you can always tell they never actually looked at your content, because I'm thinking, girl, I don't know what content you see, but the compliment never matches what I actually have on my profile. But, they come in and they butter you up, and they come in all soft and sweet and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yes, our Steelers are on a roll. Black and yellow, that's what I'm talking about. Don't get me off subject, but yes, if we have time, I want to talk about the Steelers at the end. So they come in. These girls, they come in, they butter you up with these compliments, which is the oldest sales tactic in the book. Nothing wrong with that. And, sometimes I'll entertain. I'll say, oh, thank you so much. Your content looks great as well. You look beautiful, blah, 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 right? And then they go into the spiel about, have you ever worn waist beads? Do you know anything about them? Blah, blah, blah. And I'll say something like, well, yes, I'm familiar, but it's not something that I wear. I have my reasons why I don't wear them. I don't think it's just a fashion thing. I think you have to be very careful about wearing things like that, especially when you don't really understand fully the history and the meaning behind them. I don't think that stuff like that is something that you play around with. I tell them I'm not really interested, And you think that would be it. I say, I'm nice about it. I say, well, thank you for reaching out. It's not really something I'm interested in, but if I change my mind, I know where to come. I'll usually say something like that. That's never enough. They always come back again with they're like, oh, well, sorry to hear that, but it's odd that a woman so beautiful as yourself would not be interested in a waist bead. And I'm like, oh, well, thank you. Hey, Tom, welcome in. Thank you so much. So glad that you could join us. We're talking about people selling stuff on the internet. And so, yeah, you had to block someone because of that, because they don't take no for an answer. And that's where I get annoyed. I don't have a problem with you trying to sell something to me. That's, baby, get it how you live. We all got to hustle. We all got to dream. We all out here trying to push and peddle something. You know what I'm saying? But when I say I'm not interested, that needs to be the end of the conversation. So then they want to hit you with well, you know what? Why don't you tell me your favorite colors and I'll make you 3 things for free. And all you have to do, I think we could collab. They always want to collab. Collab with what? And then they're like, I'll make you these 3 or 4 or 5 things for free. I'll send them to you. All you have to do is pay for the shipping and take a picture and tag me in it. Baby, no ma'am. So you want me to be a free walking billboard for you for what? And what do I get out of it? Okay, sure, you're giving me some free product. Okay, fine. But no, you want me to market and peddle this stuff to my audience for that. I don't know. Look, y'all, it's nothing wrong with supporting people, and it's nothing wrong with shouting something out and being like, oh yeah, y'all got to try this out. Like, man, this iPad right here, man, this is great. Y'all need to check it out. But I just want to say this, y'all, especially y'all who have quite a bit of a following right now and whose numbers are growing, what you say on in your TikToks, on your lives and stuff, it holds weight. Okay? If these people want you to take pictures and stuff, if these people want you to post and be walking billboards, I don't care if you got 10 followers or 10 million. It needs to be, I'm not saying that these people need to pay you, but it needs to, okay, if I'm going to be on my TikTok and saying that they need to go shop for you, then what's in it for me? It doesn't need to be tit for tat, but it needs to be equal. I'm not stupid. Okay? If I have, 5,000 followers, if I have 10,000 followers and I come on here and make one TikTok telling people to go buy your stuff, you've made statistically at least 20 sales off of me. Do I get a cut? No. So look, we're veering off. The point is that I wanted to say, stop bullying people and don't let people bully you into buying stuff. There is a right or a wrong way to, get your stuff out there and to make a sale. But when someone says they're not interested, just back off. But you don't need to fake compliments either. Build genuine relationships with people. Really take the time. Yeah, nothing in life is free. Really take the time to get to know a person, to build relationships, really genuinely care. That's why I always refer back to Yana. Y'all will always hear me. Every time she comes in here, I will always direct traffic to her. I've made a whole YouTube video about her. I've posted about her on my TikTok because she's genuine. Hold on. Sorry, y'all, my phone was ringing. Hold on. Before I keep going, I want to read some of the comments. So, what's up, Crumb Radio? DJ Rec up in the house. Everybody's up in the house. Y'all writing too fast. I can't read. What about when it's family and friends trying to sell things? When it's family and friends, the same rules apply. Just look, obviously family and friends get treated a little bit differently. Now, if you are the consumer end, don't expect to get stuff for free just because you're friends and family. That includes services. Just because your cousins and things do hair or nails, just because they cut hair, don't think that your friends and your siblings and cousins and stuff are supposed to be cutting your hair and doing your hair for free. No, they're trying to run a business here. You want your hair done, you need to pay like everybody else. Now, if they want to do a family discount, a friend discount, great. But don't think just because, my cousin, he's got a moving company so he can move for free. What makes you think he wants to move your stuff on a Saturday morning for free when he can go make easy $500 to $1,000 on that Saturday morning, but he's doing it for free for you because you like, no. Now, if you are the family or friend and you are the seller, don't just bombard your family and expect them to buy stuff. It's hard out here. People ain't got money like that. It's Christmas time. A lot of people still recovering from COVID. Don't, start with your friends and family, because if they do buy something, they like it, they can recommend it. It's a good way to get word of mouth. But look, woo, 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 woo. I got some DJs up in here. Just because you know a DJ, don't think that they just gonna drop everything to do your sweet 16s, your weddings, your baby showers, your bridal showers. No, man. No. It's hard out here for DJs. Now, y'all can get paid good, but it's also can be seasonal. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? James Charles, yes, guy. Love me some James Charles. But look, DJing is hard. It's taxing on the brain. It might not be like a physically thing, but it can be physically taxing. Don't think I just want to come play music at your party because we cool. Nah, man, you gotta break me off something. You know what I'm saying? I gotta carry all this stuff up in here. Okay, look. The black is coming out. Let me bring her back in. Let me channel my Caucasian side and be a little more professional. I'm just joking. I'm joking. Look, we spent more of the podcast on that than I wanted to. I think that we on the same page. Hey, what's up, Puzzle? Welcome in. We just got done talking about people selling stuff online. I've ran over. I need to move on to the next thing very quickly. I'd have more to say about this, but I'm going to breeze through this. That 90s show. I know this is a big jump. I'm sorry. The segue is awful because I'm trying to rush now. Um, y'all remember that 70s show? They're coming back with a reboot of that 90s show. I'm excited about it. Now, I know that one of the actors, I can't think of which one it is actually in some trouble right now. So if anybody knows who that is, drop it in the comments. It's very interesting to me. I wonder if that actor is still going to be on the show. I wonder who is all coming back. I was really a big fan of that 70s show. So I'm interested to see what they're going to do with that 90s show. I think it's actually going to be a good reboot. Some reboots are hit and miss. But I think that this one will be good. I'm sorry, y'all. I keep getting phone calls. What is happening? No, my phone has not rang all day. No one loves me. No one cares. No one has checked on me. No one loves me. And now all of a sudden I am as popular as a 90s prom queen. So that's all I want to say about that 90s show. Let's move on to the next thing that I want to talk about. Now, you know what, guys? I have actually a couple of things. You know what? I'm going to flip something around. I have a topic. It's kind of a hot topic. I think I'm going to save it for next week because this other one I really want to talk about. So, who has heard about the Good Morning America scandal? It's very interesting. So you have two of the hosts from Good Morning America. Oh yes, y'all love me. I know I love y'all too. You're insane. Y'all, look. Sorry. See, now the Cardi B is jumping out. Okay, but look, y'all. So here's the tea. So Good Morning America, you have Amy Roback. I hope I'm saying her last name right. And TJ Holmes. Okay, so you had these two. Yes, caught in high definition. Yes, thank you, Scorpio. It's exactly what happened. So Amy and TJ were both in their own, they were in marriages. They were married to separate people. And they've recently been caught, having, romantic rendezvous. And supposedly, allegedly, they've been, canoodling, if you will. They've been, woo, since about March of this year. Amy has, she's filed for divorce. Her and her husband are pretty much, ending it. TJ is only separated from his wife. Now, from what I can kind of gather, there's new details coming out every day. It seems like Amy's husband was pretty much on the same page as far as their marriage was over. On the other hand, Mr. TJ over here, his wife says that she was blindsided. She says that, we were separated, but I thought we were getting back together. So, they are both not on the show right now. Now, at first, Good Morning America, they were standing by Amy and TJ. They were saying, you know what, we don't have any rules about romantic relationships. If they want to date, we can't really stop them. But they changed their minds. Good Morning America flipped the script and switched up real quick and was like, you know what, this is proving to be more of a distraction than we thought. Of course it is. Of course it's a freaking distraction. Are you kidding me? Like, Good Morning America used to be like this really big thing. Traditional media, no one's watching it anymore, including Good Morning America. But when you have a scandal like this, it's huge regardless. But on Good Morning America, oh, that demographic is probably like, what? What do you mean they're dating? Which is very clear. I don't know if y'all caught Good Morning America recently, but TJ and Amy wasn't hiding nothing. They would be over there flirting, making googly eyes, and just, saying little slick comments. I was shocked to know that either one of them was married to begin with, because I've watched it before and I was like, damn, they really be flirting on here, don't they? They had nothing. And then also, I have to say, TJ, it was something about him I didn't like. When I first started seeing him on the Good Morning America, I don't watch it a lot, but when I catch it, when I seen him, I was like, something about him I don't like. He's sneaky. Or something sneaky about that man. And I knew it, and I called it, and I was right. Now, look, we all know, we grown up in here. Work affairs happen a lot. Because you're in close proximity to people, you spend more time with the people you work with than you do at home with your spouses and your significant others. This is the case for most people. That's why you have so many affairs. I don't believe in let me ask y'all this. How do y'all feel about the whole my work husband, wife, my work wife, my work husband thing? I think it's a load of baloney. I think that anybody who participates in that mindset of, oh, this is my work husband, this is my work wife, and you have a real spouse at home, I think that you, let me choose my words wisely, because I don't want Jesus to shut this podcast down. Jesus, Holy Spirit, talk to me. How can I say this that's not rude? I'm just going to say, I think that you're full of crap. It's baloney. To me, it is a form of cheating. Now, if y'all are both single, then okay, engage in that vocabulary and that verbiage in that relationship. That's fine. But if you have a real, I don't want her. If I'm married, you come home talking about, yeah, well, my work wife. Well, you need to go figure out how you can call Tyrone and go live with your work wife, because we're not playing those games up in here. It is always the work wife and the work husband. I'm not trying to hear all that. And to piggyback off of that, I don't like the whole, okay. I think that grown people can have associates that are of the opposite sex. You know what I'm saying? Now we're talking about straight heterosexual people, right? I think that couples can be friends, like couples can be friends with other couples and stuff like that. But this whole, if I was me as a woman, if I have a boyfriend, if I have a boyfriend, if I'm married or whatever, I'm not gonna be like, oh, this is my friend, and talking about a dude. I don't need any male friends. I got my male best friend. What? No, we're not doing this. Well, I just text him on the holidays, or we just go out for drinks sometimes. No, you go out drink with your man, your family, your sister, your other female coworkers. Shit's not cute. Just the same, men who are like, oh, she's like a little sister to me. Bump all of that. If you are out of high school, and I'm gonna push it up. Me and DJ Rex, we had this conversation. We was talking about this, and we was on the same page. So some of this stuff I'm taking from him too. But look, all of that, yeah, it's like my little sister, whatever. Nah, bump all that. That's some bull. Over the age of 25, you still talking about other females and saying, oh, that's like my little sister and this and that. You full of crap, dude. You full of crap, and she's full of crap. Because let me tell you how women think. She might not want you, but as soon as you get a girlfriend, she's going to play little mind games, because that's what women do. They going to play mind games with the girlfriend and then act like, oh my God, she's a jealous girlfriend. She's a jealous wife. Like, you and I, we've never had anything going on. Why doesn't she like me? Girl, if you don't get your... Jesus said, calm down. So let me calm down. I'm not buying into that. And it goes both ways. Women who are like, oh, that's my big brother. Girl, no. Now, that's cute, and that can be well and fine when you in middle school, high school. But grown people, no. And I would say this: don't trust nobody around you, man. Don't even trust your sisters. Don't trust, and all your little partners, these men out here, you think your partners are your partners. And as soon as you look the other way, I guarantee you, your own brother might turn around and talk to your wife. Some of y'all don't want to hear it, but it's the truth, because at the end of the day, everybody chooses right and wrong. But at the end of the day, we are primal creatures, okay? We are all animals. We're designed a certain way. You know what I'm saying? We are designed a certain way. It is, to me, I don't think it is humanly possible for a male and a female, like I said, heterosexual people here, with, if you are straight, it is impossible for a male and a female, for a man and woman to be with each other for a certain amount of time and people not start getting ideas. I don't. That's why I say couples can be friends, but there's no reason. Now, you can have associates, you know what I'm saying? Because you have to work with people. You have to do collabs. You have to, obviously you're not going to work in an environment where it's just single sex. In most careers, you're working with a variety of people. That is different. I'm talking about close personal relationships. If you are in a marriage and you are in a relationship, there is no reason under God's green earth why you should be texting, sending pictures, and it's for what? Make it make sense. And then they want to be like, well, that's been my best friend since 5th grade. Well, you should have married her ass then, because God forbid. I'm sorry. See, y'all done got me riled up. I don't know. It seemed from what I'm reading in the comments here, it looks like we on the same page, but people don't want to hear it, and people like to be in denial, and people like to play dumb. And I will just end it with this: trust your instincts. If you think that there is something shady about a relationship that your significant other is carrying on with a member of the opposite sex, go with that. Don't let someone gaslight you into thinking, oh, you're just being overly dramatic. Oh, you're just being insecure. Don't let anybody gaslight you, because a lot of times these best friends, these little sisters, these little brothers, these big brothers that people claim that they have, these are people that they are saving on the back burner. They've had conversations like, well, if you and I are both single by the time we're 45, let's just get together. Trust your instincts. If you think something shady is going on, run. Pack it up and go and move on to the next. Because that's just how I feel about it. People don't want to hear it, but that's what it is. It's the tea. Like, make it make sense. So I did have another topic for y'all, but y'all gonna have to wait for that tea next week, because we already about to chime in at about 30 minutes here, and I do want to do music of the week, because that's how we end it. Hold on, Tom is chiming in. He says, never marry someone for their money. Love them for who they are inside. Yeah, money comes and goes. You don't do that, And I want to piggyback about the best friend thing. You need to marry your best friend. Marry your best friend, because that's what's going to get you through. You got to have something more substance to build off of there. The romance, it fluctuates, and we touched on this a little bit last week. But if y'all are best friends, there's going to be a whole lot more substance there. There's going to be a lot more trust. The foundation is just going to be different if y'all are friends, and not only friends, but best friends. And your spouse really needs to be your best friend, because if you find yourself confiding or sharing with someone else in your life, you might want to question, why am I not with that person? If you feel like, oh, I can't talk to my wife or my husband, boyfriend, girlfriend about that, but you find it so easy to talk to somebody else, you might be with the wrong person. So, I ain't trying to put no ideas in nobody here. You know what I'm saying? It's too close for Christmas. Don't go around breaking people's hearts and messing up your marriages. Break up with people in January 1st. So, just get through Christmas. Get the good gifts first, y'all. Get the good gifts and then break up with them. You know what I'm saying? And then look, y'all didn't hear from me. Listen, and then get the receipts and take it back and get a little taco money. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I'm just kidding. I'm teasing. All right, so let's go ahead and wrap it up. Music of the week. Okay? You know what? I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to do someone who really hasn't done a whole lot of music, but I think y'all should check her out. Keke Palmer. So who knew Keke Palmer had music? I did. I'm a big fan. She had some hits back when, about 10, 15-ish years ago. She's had some songs back then, but back in my high school days, she was really out here dipping it and doing it. And I picked her as my music artist of the week because she's pregnant. Congratulations to her. With her first child, Keke Palmer, it is official. She has announced. She came out on SNL. Not came out like gay, but she announced it. Hey, She did not fall off. No, she did not. We will not do the Keke Palmer bashing in here. DJ Rock, you better recognize. So, I came out with a YouTube video a few months ago, saying I think that she's pregnant. And people were like, what? No, she's not. You don't know what you're talking about. Get off the internet. They try to throw me off the internet. They try to kick me off of TikTok and YouTube because I asked a simple question if the girl was pregnant. And I was right. So me being the petty individual I am, I went back and found some of those comments that people left on the little YouTube video. And I said, well, have I got an update for you? Because I'm petty and I have nothing better to do with my life. Anyways, congratulations to Keke Palmer. What a great role model. Really, what a great career that this young woman has had. From the time she started with Akilah and the Bee. She has always been busy. She's always been more or less professional. And I just really enjoy her. She's very down to earth. And even after all the success, she seems like one of those who still is very humble. And I'm just happy for her. She never complains. She keeps it real. She's just kind of a joy. And I would like to work with her. You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen Nope, and I've heard good things, but I'm on the fence if I actually want to watch it, because I used to do the scary movies and stuff all the time. That was my gig. The haunted houses and all of that stuff. Baby, that was my gig. But now, I'm a little apprehensive now. You gotta be careful with what you letting up in your house. Everything got so demonic. Like, I like scary stuff. Now, I'm not one of those people who doesn't celebrate Halloween because I'm like, oh, it's inviting spirits and stuff into your house. And I'm not saying that it don't. Maybe it do. Lord, rebuke anything I done opened up in here. But, hello there. But I don't know. I'm a scaredy cat now. You know what I'm saying? But I might have to check it out. Just for no other reason other than support. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, check out Keke Palmer. Congratulations to her. Let's see if she's gonna have a girl or a boy. And dang, am I lagging? That's because I'm getting. Let me know when it fixes itself. Anyways, I'm about to wrap this up anyway. But yeah, it's lagging because I'm getting so many phone calls and YouTube videos and alerts. I don't know what's going on. Y'all don't look at my nails. Y'all know I don't get my nails done. See, y'all sitting over here judging me. Anyways, so sorry, listeners, for the mouth pop. Anyways, so that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much, guys, for listening. Thank you, TikTok audience, for joining in for another episode of Nellyville, the podcast. Remember, if you came in on the tail end, you can catch the full episode. I know I'm about to wrap it up. You can catch the full episode every Friday on all of your streaming platforms. If you would like to be a part of the live audience, come follow me on TikTok. I do these every Wednesday. It's so glad to have you here. Be safe out there. Have a happy holiday season. And I will be back with you next week for another episode of Nellyville, the podcast. This is Chanel number 5. Okay, I love you so much.
Out, no doubt, this one goes out to all of my homies. We've been waiting for. It's 92. Let's make our move and get into a little something. Radio's live.